Welcome to a beautiful day in Salem, in front of North Salem High School. I am Sylvia McDaniel, the new Director of Community Relations and Communications for Salem-Keizer Public Schools. Woohoo! It is my honor to be here. Why? Because I'm a graduate of North Salem High School. Go Vikings! Every time I say that, I want to sing the Vikings song, but we'll save that for later, okay? I still know all the words. Again, thank you all for coming. This is such a great opportunity and celebration for us. We have done a lot of great work here at North Salem High School with a total budget investment of almost over $75 million. Outstanding. We truly believe in investing in the future of our schools. I couldn't be prouder standing here today. As a member of the class of 1975, I also wanted to mention we're also investing. We are doing a fundraiser right now on Facebook for scholarships for North Salem High School students. We're definitely committed to the future of our students. I wanted to acknowledge our elected officials in the audience today. Mayor Chuck Bennett, thank you for joining us. Salem-Keizer Public School Board Director, Paul Kylo. And of course, thank you to everyone who's attending today, the North Salem High School team, and I also want to say kudos to the Bond Communications team, Karma and Caleb, for organizing this event today. Thank you very much. So today's celebration is slightly different than those we've done in the past, of course. This is a physically distanced event that has been pre-recorded, allowing us to celebrate this wonderful achievement. Our speakers will give their remarks at the podium, and then 3 of our North Salem High School students will have a few words to share before they cut the ribbon. So is everybody really ready to celebrate? Yes. Okay. At this time, please join me in welcoming to the podium our first speaker, Salem's Mayor, Chuck Bennett.
Sylvia, thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to speak. And also, welcome to my neighborhood. I live about 3 blocks away, so watching this project has been one of the real enjoyments here in the Northeast Salem part of Salem, and seeing this part of the project up close and personal is really quite remarkable. I had no idea just how complete a change this was going to be on this side of the building. I want to start off by just saying good morning to all of you North High School supporters, to all of you Viking fans. Salem is benefiting from a lot of wonderful changes around the city in our schools, with North Salem High School being one of the 3 schools to complete construction here in Salem this summer. It's a pleasure to be here at another event, and I'm looking forward to celebrating one more success when we recognize the completion of work at Waldo Middle School in a couple of weeks. It's very exciting. There's a lot of nice changes here in this part of town. Our schools throughout the district are seeing improvements funded by the nearly $620 million bond approved in May of 2018, thanks to Salem-Keizer voters. The improvements provided by the bond are supporting high-quality learning environments that will support the growth and success of every student. And I know they're all looking forward to the day they get to actually occupy this building when the pandemic is behind us. and we're all looking forward to that as well. In addition to improving our school and enhancing our students' educations, this construction work serves to return dollars to our community. Pence Construction is a local company and has done a fantastic job on renovations here at North. We're grateful to the community for supporting the bond measure. Thank you, Salem-Keizer voters, for providing these spaces for our school staff and our children and students. Congratulations to North Salem High School. And now I'd like to invite Board Member Paul Kylo to the podium to share some words with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor Bennett. The zone I represent on the school board includes North Salem High School, and it's rewarding to be here today to witness these amazing improvements. And I also had the privilege to be the school board chair when the bond was passed. So I've been able to watch all of the improvements, and it's been great. I'd like to share a message with the community that speaks to the importance of our growing relationships with all communities. The Indian Education Department, in collaboration with the district's Indian Education Parent Advisory Committee, has prepared a land acknowledgement that the district will use at all of our public events. I will now read the acknowledgement. Acknowledgement is critical in building the necessary trust to coexist in harmony with one another. Indigenous tribes and bands have been on the lands that we inhabit today in the Willamette Valley and throughout Oregon and the Northwest for time immemorial. Here in the Willamette Valley, the ancestry of the Kalapuya reaches the furthest back in time, reminding us that this bountiful and plentiful valley has been called home by its original inhabitants long before the names of the snowy peaks in the distance carry the names that they do today. It is important to understand the significance of this as the peoples of this land still exist and inhabit this valley, not as heirs to it or archaeological artifacts, but as mutual contributors to the modern society we live in. We forward our respect to the first peoples of this land. We reflect on the displacement and genocide that took place. We honor the gravity of our past, giving guarantee that people may live in harmony and equity on this land until the end of time. We would like this acknowledgement to be used as a tool of peace and mutual respect to all who reside here in the sacred lands of the Willamette Valley. Please join us in uncovering such truths at any time and at all public events. Thank you for your supporting our students, our district, and this bond. I'd like now to invite Superintendent Christy Perry to the podium to share a few words. Thank you.
All right, so thank you for being here this morning. I don't say this lightly because, you know, every high school is your favorite high school when you're the superintendent, but the architecture at North and the historic building it's always been my favorite because you walk in and it feels like school and it smells like school and it's what we remember about school. So these historic buildings really are special to us in Salem. And what I am most struck by is the construction and how it has matched history and new age in a way, and how they've matched the old with the new and really made this a relevant 21st century high school. It's a little shocking when you look at it. If you don't have a chance to be with us for the tour, I would please ask you to make a walk around the building and look up and see, oh, if you were a teacher in that classroom and what it would look like looking over the football field. It's really remarkable. So North is our third project in our district to reach substantial completion, and we've invested in over $75 million for expansions and improvements here to support growth and success for current students and future generations. Thanks to that bond work we're celebrating today, North now has the capacity to serve our growing student populations, and our facilities are better equipped to support our staff who work hard to support our students. One of my first memories of being a superintendent is the wood shop at North Salem High School and Andy Chidwick. And if you see Andy today, I know that he will be really happy to show you his new wood shop. As he prepares our students for careers beyond high school, he's able to teach in a space now that is really set up to meet that demand. So I do want to thank a few people today for their involvement with the North Construction Project. First, our general contractor, Pence Construction. I think we've got some members of Pence Construction in the back. If you could give them a round of applause. You've been truly remarkable. We also really appreciate your commitment to this work and the facility and the betterment of our students, and working with our high school administrators who probably had lots of opinions about how we could make it better, and you rose to the challenge, and I appreciate that. I'd also like to thank Brick Architecture. Do we have somebody here from Brick today? There they are. It's good to see you. Did you think wow, your design work, amazing. So thank you so much. I know it's kind of like, wow, you've been working on this a long time, and here it is today. So thank you for your work on this. Also, I'd like to recognize our Chief Operations Officer, Mike Wolf. There he is. And I'm not sure if Joel's here today, our construction bond manager. He's probably working on about 16 other projects today, so might not be able to stop and celebrate. But our district team has been highly committed and engaged in these projects, which help us really deliver on time and with strong fiscal management in this. So thank you, Mike, to you and your team. I'd also like to thank Paccoon and yes for Salem-Keizer Schools for their hard work in passing the bond, because without the passing of the bond, we wouldn't be here today. They went door to door, did lots of community organizing, circulated volumes of information to our community, and certainly we could not have, as a district, done that work. So I know we are all looking forward to the day when we can safely return to in-person instruction. I was visiting with our athletic director, Brody, before this, and every time I see the gym in a picture, I want to cry because our athletes are not in there. But we will get back. I heard something about a vaccine on the radio this morning. And when we get back, our kids are going to really thrive in these spaces. In the meantime, we are going to ensure that they thrive in the virtual world and comprehensive distance learning. So more than anything, we're just excited to start school, whether in person or virtually. So now I'd like to invite our principal, Chad Towie, to the podium to say a few words. Chad is in his first year as the North Salem High School principal and is learning what it's like to start a new job in a virtual world. So Chad, thank you for joining us in Salem and being part of our Salem-Keizer family.
Thank you, Superintendent Perry. It is an absolute pleasure to be here today as the new principal in the district. I'm especially excited to step into a new role at a school with brand new facilities. I'm happy to be a part of such a wonderful district with a community that cares so much for its students. Before construction started, North had a design team that was made up of North Salem staff members who gave their time, their input, their feedback on the design of this school. Those meaningful conversations with the architect ensured that our students' needs were presented when design decisions were made. We are grateful to those staff members and to everyone else involved in the pre-construction process. Thank you. Now, the construction here at North was no small feat. The general contractor and architects, they worked hard to make sure that when we can return to in-person learning, our students will come back to a building that is better than it has ever been before. Our students will certainly benefit from the improvements to this amazing learning facility. 20 new classrooms, 1 new science lab, 2 expanded career and technical education program spaces for woods manufacturing and health services, the new satellite commons, and more. They will certainly all improve the learning environment here at North. Now, of course, the new classrooms will help relieve overcrowding and provide more space for students to learn and grow. And the expanded CTE program spaces will provide enhanced learning opportunities for students seeking real-world job experiences as they prepare for their graduation. I think we all here understand how important lunchtime is for high school students. The new Satellite Commons area, it adds adequate space to relieve crowding during lunches. The new Commons area can also be used as a multi-purpose space for other activities. Now, we know our parents and students are eager for the time when it is safe to return to in-person instruction in this beautifully renovated building. Please know that the North Salem team is also eager to have you come back. Until then, our staff will be able to use these improved learning spaces to provide comprehensive distance learning to our students. So thank you. Thank you to everyone involved in making North Salem High School a better learning facility for our students. I would now like to introduce our 3 North Salem students who will share a few words with you before they help us cut the ribbon on all the exciting new changes. Our student speakers are Elizabeth, Corelli, Elia, and we will start with Elizabeth.
Good morning. My name is Elizabeth Hernandez, and I am a current member of the North Salem leadership team. The bond construction began my sophomore year of high school, and I'm currently getting ready to begin my senior year this fall. When I think of a new school, it makes me motivated to go to school and proud to be a Viking. I assume that the future Vikings will see North as a school full of opportunities and resources to help them succeed in life. I also assume that they're excited to enter the building as much as I am. I first would like to thank the community for passing the bond. Nothing would be happening if it wasn't for the community. With this new building, you're ensuring North Salem students the resources they need to do good in school as well as a good education. These changes will allow students to engage in learning and excel in class. I have 2 new features that are currently my favorite. Number 1, the new parking space. I have lived across North Salem my whole life, and when it comes to football games, volleyball games, soccer games, etc., parking can get pretty full to the point where they park by my house. This new parking space will allow more cars, and it will make sure your cars are safe while you watch your kids perform. It also means you won't get a parking ticket ever again. My second favorite is the new gyms, because now students won't have to go through an assembly standing or sitting on the floor like the previous years. I also love how the building brings something to everyone. For example, student athletes, staff, musicians, thespians, staff, and the regular student body. It's very sad I won't get to enjoy the building like the rest of the student body, but I know they will love it and take care of it as much as I will. I'm excited to go back to school, even if it takes months till we get there. Thank you once again to the community, the staff, the district, the construction workers who worked rain, shine, and cold to build this beautiful addition to North Salem. Thank you. Now I'll introduce Chiara Bottello to the podium.
Hello, my name is Chiara Bottello. I am a current student at North Salem. I'm also part of the leadership crew. And the construction, at first, it was overwhelming for me because it was something new that we have all experienced. So we didn't know how to work around it, especially with the leadership crew, since we use the gym most of the time for assemblies or to do announcements and all. But I am glad that we had finished the construction and that we're able to enjoy the building. It will be more exciting to have a new space to enjoy and to feel more welcome at school. And with the new classrooms and all, and the new gym, we'll feel more excited to be in school and have more spirit than we've had for the past few years.
Hello, I'm Adia Basham, and as a student at North Salem High School, with siblings who have and will be attending in the future, I'm confident that the construction and new facilities will improve our learning, further our education, and lead to student success. Not only will it help with overcrowding, it will also improve the safety and security of North Salem Vikings. I'm most excited to experience the technical and vocational education program spaces because I can learn new skills in a safer, larger area to produce better quality work. Due to the unfortunate circumstances we are facing regarding COVID-19, we will not be able to experience the new construction as soon as we hoped. But it will make returning to the new school building more exciting and special. I am hopeful for a new learning experience in the future, and I would like to thank the Salem-Keizer community for passing the bond and making our new school possible. Thank you.
Countdown. 3, 2, 1. Woohoo! Whoop, whoop!